everyone to another segment of G Talk. This is G Talk number 5. I'm here with your regular host, me, Little Mr. Beast Jr., and also Mr. Beast Patriot, aka the
It's
loser.
your boy, Skinny Penis.
And so we came back another week with positive response and feedback from the past one. So we're just gonna keep this going until people stop watching this. So that we are on Minecraft, as you see now. I put the chat display back on because it's really hard for me to look at chat while not on display and look for something like that. So it's quite annoying to do that. So I put the chat display back on to just help us communicate with people later on the stream and such as that. So now, to deal with the bigger trend, I forgot to take off notifications, but...
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And now, I will go, because of course I have more of the topics to talk about.
Fuck you.
We'll go off of this weekend, which is about to end anyway, is the weekend of free Overwatch. It was announced this Thursday, so this is already the end of it, so if you haven't already downloaded it, it's not even bothered downloading it. But yeah, playing on it, you can really tell there's people who came out of nowhere, because you see a lot of low-level people trying to play with you, and it got quite annoying because they tried to play casual and it was really annoying, and then arcade was hazardous. The only safe spot was competitive, and it felt like there were more trolls in that than anything else. But yeah, free weekend. And another news too, during this week, one of the developers came out on a video, 9 minutes, and talked about how the environment in the Overwatch community is now becoming toxic, in which people are just not doing stuff, so that's why they activated the report button and trying to get stuff going. And then they told us that there's going to be they send a little thing saying they're like, if you know, so supposedly they were saying, he was just talking about like for at least 4 minutes straight of how everything's getting toxic, how the community is going against each other, how everything's just going weird and all this stuff. And so now it's just really confusing, and just I was like, okay, what's the purpose of it? And then he got to the real purpose of it later, saying that, you know, when we report someone now for any, you know, one of the options, I don't remember the options right now because I only report people to make fun of and just as a joke. But he came up to the point, because I'm trying to remember, I don't have my notes right here. He came up to the point in which, like, he says, like, when you report someone, an actual, like, something's been done or an actual punishment has been sent, they'll send you a message saying that something actually has been done. Now, so if none of anyone in the community ever gets a message saying that, sorry, then nothing's been done. In which your report means nothing, in which report doesn't mean anything. So once again, they just made a button for no reason.
Yeah, like they always do in every game. I'll report this person. Never does anything.
Never does anything.
You play video games.
I've honestly, personally, out of all the games with report buttons I played, never had a single thing.
Never works. Nothing happens. Nothing happens to him. I don't know. I just feel they did that. Be like, okay, can you get off our ass already? Just them saying that, like, can you just get the fuck off our ass, please, about us doing stuff? And like, I don't know, like you said, like the community is becoming more toxic. It's that's why I don't enjoy playing it no more. Like you can't even play competitive. It's not competitive no more. It's not. How long have we been playing competitive? Like 3 seasons? Well, I've been playing for like 3 seasons.
I played like 4 seasons.
Yeah, it's not the same as it used to be. It's not like you get more trolls on there than you actually do on casual, which is saying something where I'm like, I'm playing competitive for a reason. I want to be competitive, not some jerk off using Hanzo teabagging every 2 fucking seconds and not even popping up on the fucking feed that he's even getting hit markers on people.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, before the ranking system, we used to be pretty okay. You know, it'd part you up. Even like, let's say it was just like me, you, and Harambe's Revenge, and the other three randoms were pretty okay. You know, they'll pull their weight sometimes. You know, sometimes you get the occasional fucking noob, but it would be pretty alright sometimes. You know, where you wouldn't have the problem of like, fuck, man, this guy's not doing shit. Now, if you don't have a full squad, don't play the game. Because you're going to have some fucking 10-year-old, I want to play ranked. And he gets ranked. He ends up fucking up his entire team. That's why I don't even bother with ranked. I don't play Overwatch anymore. It's I don't know why this all happened. No fucking clue. It just started happening this season, and I don't know. Think about it. It's just...
It came out of nowhere, just like, oh, look at that. Yep. Oh, you want help? Nope. Forget you. I'm not going to help you.
Yeah.
And all this, it was quite annoying. Quite annoying, to be honest. Honestly, it was not really worth it in any way, shape, or form for what was going on. But yeah, Overwatch is... They're doing good stuff, but their bad stuff is going over the good stuff they're doing. Unfortunately.
What good stuff?
Like the new game modes, the free-for-all, the TDM, the percentage of not getting that many duplicates. So...
I mean, that's alright, I guess.
Yeah. So anyway, you can go to your topic now.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, let's speak of the most best company in the whole universe, not sponsored. The iPhone X got announced. That shit looks... no, Steven, he's not much of a fucking, like, phone geek. I am. I love phones. When I saw this come out, it looked bad ass. I mean, this shit looked dope. So it's like it's almost like a edgeless display. So the screen is just a full screen, and I believe it's glass on the back. That's what I saw. And the camera, so it's almost like the camera is vertical instead of horizontal, and it's on like the left side of the phone. It's great. You guys can look it up. It came out, I think, earlier this week on Tuesday, I believe. And it looks great. Like, it's an OLED display. It looks fucking amazing. I'ma get it. I might get it. It's just that my phone right now, it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. So I don't know if I want to just, because I don't really give a shit. I'm not on a plan where I need to be like, I need to wait 5 years to upgrade my fucking phone. No, I can just grab another phone whenever. And which I might do, because I don't know, I want the phone that looks so fucking dope. Just the iPhone X. Like, hey, I got the iPhone X. I'm superior than you in any way, shape, and form. No, but like some of the specs it has on it, I think I had like 4 gigs of RAM. But for an iPhone, that's a fuck ton. Because the iPhone, mine has like I think 3, and this thing runs like a fucking beauty. Like it's phenomenal. I love the way iPhones work. Because I used to be a big Samsung guy, and then I realized, oh wait, I'm a fucking retard. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would I have a Samsung? It's good for the first, 3 months? It's just speaking for personal experience. It works for the first 3 months, and then you're fucked. Guess what? Now, those 2 or 3 months are the greatest 2 months of your life, and then you're fucked. It all starts lagging, and it's not, I'm not even watching porn on it, because that's a lot of money I just spent on the phone, bitch. Like, fucking hey, I'm not gonna watch porn on it yet. You know what I mean? But yeah, the iPhone X looks dope. Which they've also released the iPhone 8. It's like it's almost like the iPhone 7, and that or iPhone 7 Plus, just with the glass back. The only difference. I think it's so the iPhone X is IP68 waterproof, so which is pretty fucking good. It's better than my waterproof iPhone 7, but I never take my phone in the water because I'm not a fucking jackass. So. Yeah, and I think it just looks great. There's only, I believe, 3 colors that came with it, though, which one of them wasn't rose gold, which I have a rose gold iPhone, because fuck you, that's why. And, I don't know, it might release it later, but I believe the colors were, so I believe either the glossy black, or, I think it was blush gold. and I think Space Gray they brought back. I'm not sure, but hopefully they do implement rose gold because I fucking love rose gold on my phone. I think it's a badass color. But yeah, it's a nice screen. So like the battery life on the phone is going to be almost the same as the iPhone 7 Plus because it's an OLED display. So it's like think about it. So it's a 5.8-inch display, and
Mm.
OLED uses more power because it has more pixels and the colors are obviously brighter, so it has to use more battery. And so they said, oh, it's 20% more battery, but with the OLED display, it's going to just be the same as the iPhone 7 Plus, which is, I mean, it's all right. I wish it was just a little bit more, a little bit more battery, but I guess not have to work with what you get. But yeah, I think it's an overall great phone. I want to get my hands on it. I think on October, no, yeah, no, this month I believe, so 27th, they're gonna be out. So I might go check it out and see if I could get my hands on one and give my uh, feedback to you guys on it because I love the iPhone. This is great. But yeah, that's my little spiel on it. I liked it.
Yeah, I will not touch an iPhone X
For
until
another 10
probably
years.
for another 3 years.
Shit
So
yourself.
because yeah, I literally just got a 7. I've had a 5S. I just got a 7 because my mom bought it for me for my birthday. That's the only reason.
Jesus Christ.
I had no intention of getting a new phone at all. No intention. Like I was thinking about getting a 6, then a 5, then a 7.
Oh God.
But no, I could not bear the image of me getting it. Cause I like I don't get new stuff unless I need to get something. I need to. Like I didn't need to. My phone was fine. Like it was running. Everything was
No,
good.
it was not.
Yes, everything
Stop.
was fine. Like I had adapted to
Oh
all the
yeah.
malfunctions of what it was doing. And the conspiracy of how supposedly Apple sends in bugs to the older models to get people to buy the newer ones. I was going through all of that.
Stop.
But yeah, like it's cool and everything, but if it calls, if it receives text messages, and I get my daily amount of Snapchats, I don't care.
I like that. I'm a big phone geek. I like that technology, so I'm always on top of that. I'm just like, oh man, that looks fucking dope. I'm gonna get it. I like new, you know what I mean? I like that shit.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, back to gaming news real quick. Recently Ubisoft just put up a picture of Ghost Recon Wildlands PvP beta officially got its date, September 21st.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Yep, it just got its first release date. This happened Tuesday or Monday, I would want to say.
So how is that gonna work, sir? We're gonna have to download a whole separate game?
I believe it's gonna go into the interface of it. So
like, because I have Ghost Recon, so would I have to just, I don't know, would I have to download, I don't know how that would work.
honestly,
Is it just gonna be within the Ghost and be like, hey,
it's gonna be within the
PvP
Ghost
beta, at the
yeah,
bottom?
it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like in the bottom of the area where I believe it's gonna be.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a tapped on type of situation where we can see in all this. I really hope. Like I want to know how they're gonna play this. I want to know how they're gonna do this stuff, man.
I don't know. It's weird to think about. I don't know how it's gonna work, to be honest.
Yeah, I believe what's today's date? The 17th. So
2017, yeah.
yeah, you can start downloading it. Like I guess it's a whole separate little thingamajig. I don't really know, but I guess you can get that beta because on the article it said like Ghost Recon War Open Beta will start the 21st at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, but you can download it on your platform that you choose to on September 19th. So then there's stuff about how you can reserve your little thing. And then there's gonna be a Twitch exclusive premiere about it, 4+ hours, a special guest. I guess there's 3 different classes of the PvP. So from what I see right now, I'll click onto it just to help you out. I'll go back to the article because I didn't screenshot that part of the article.
I'm just curious on how it's gonna work. Cause are they gonna limit the guns that you have? You know what I mean? Cause some of the shit on the game is pretty OP. So I'm wondering, how are they gonna do that? I don't get how that's gonna work.
Yeah, I'm pretty like. I think it's more gonna be like the normal kind of stuff we're used to, like 4v4 information, where we're gonna have a assault, marksman, and support classes. So I guess the weapons are gonna be bound to the classes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Each class will have its own perks and bonuses. Let's see. There's the assault class. The point man falls under the assault category. It's more for aggressive players who want to, go to the front line. It has a special ability of that affects the suppression and a flash grenade, so you can basically suppress other people. Let's see. The scout looks like more like a submachine gun type of category with recon and serviceable firepower. The scout has the drone, and it has a perk that enables a constant map awareness of what's going on. So that's probably, and of course the sniper class or marksman class is basically going to be targeted to a man with a high-powered rifle at long ranges and all this thing. So what it says is that the pointman, scout, and sniper are only 3 of the 12 classes that will be available at launch. So that's even more. So I guess the beta is only going to be 3, but there's like 12 overall.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So that's something to really, but that's just the classes part. No, so I guess they put into the type of situation that we're just gonna be watching, like doing basic PvP, just shooting at different positions. I'm trying to look for like actual like things, but like, so there's able to 5 of the 8. So there's gonna be 5 that we're able to play on the beta out of 8 that are totally released. There'll be 2 teams of 4 fight against each other. So, and the team will be composed of 4 different classes. So that means like no one can choose the same type of class. You can't have 4 snipers or anything like that. So then that's good to know. Yeah, I can see how that can play into more.
Yeah, because you don't want like 4 assault,
Yeah, or freaking, people clowning around with 4 snipers, even though that would be pretty funny though.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just talk about maps, the classes, and then just the premiere stuff. But yeah, it has an official date. You can start downloading it automatically to watch it.
That's weird. I wonder how that's gonna work out.
I really want to know how that's gonna work out too. I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna be like Last of Us, where it's more like a last man,
maybe,
or like a certain amount of respawn for like a TDM thing and small ejective ones. But I'm really curious of how it's gonna play out in all this jazz, because it's a it's a PvA game, person versus AI type of game where we're just going against AI. So usually it's very hard to try to convert that into an actual PvP type of thing. But like, most of them are just, small little TDMs or capture the objective or stuff like that, where it can all differ or be normal. So it'd be pretty curious to see how it goes down. For me, honestly.
That's weird. I don't know. They should just keep it player versus AI. That's just my opinion.
Oh yeah, I know.
Switch it to anything else.
Yeah, that's one. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. So you can go ahead now. You can go with your topic. That's all I had to say. Like, we'll get later information into it. But last thing is that the 19th we can start downloading. 21st is when it comes out.
Okay. So my other topic is the gun laws in states, I just fuck off, you know. Some states are like, well, you can't have showing going here because this, too many stupid people. Shut the fuck up. No, this is America, okay? We have guns everywhere. It's just the way the world works. Well, us, United States. It pisses me off when they're like, because Steven lives in another state where
this all came up with the conversation of me trying to get, a firearm, right? And I'm going over the whole thing, and I can just hear Matt ripping his hair out just of all the stuff I had to do to get here in California. And he lives in Utah, which are basically two parts of the different sides of the whole situation of guns.
Oh, absolutely. Like, over here, all right, here's your name, address, here's your gun. Thank you, sir. That's all you have to do.
You have to go through a background check, too.
You can't have a fucking felony,
Yeah, you still go through a background check and everything.
Well, that's just normal. You gotta have it in every state, no matter what.
But people like to say there's no background check still.
It's just, it drives me nuts, the way that works. That just because, it just, fuck off. Some counties out there in California, like, no, you cannot have it. Like, even some counties don't respect other counties, like, concealed weapon permits. Where, let's say, I live in, for just an example, I live in Beverly Hills, okay? And the gun laws, you can have a concealed carry there. But if you go to, let's say you just go down to Los Angeles, nope, we don't respect it here. That's illegal. You can't have it in this county. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, fuck off, dude. The state should, how should I say this? Like, delegate what goes and what doesn't go in each county. It's a fucking state. A county doesn't have an opinion on what you can have in their county. It's a fucking county, for God's sakes. The state should
it's more based on city than actual county. I believe that's what it is more. I don't know if it's different from other places.
Who cares, man? Honestly, like,
they're trying to keep it out of the bad people's hands, okay?
Bullshit! They're gonna get it either way. There's no reason why they have the guns in the first place, because they can get them anywhere they go. Being like, hey, you can, like, let's say, like, you're a normal citizen wanting to grab around and have a firearm. No, you can't have it. Bitch, what? I saw this guy rob a store. I don't know where he got this fucking gun. It doesn't matter. I'm actually doing you guys a favor because mine's registered to me. It's just like, no, you can have one because they're too dangerous. Fuck off. I like my guns. I'm about to get my gun in October. Remington 730-06. But it drives me nuts the way how that works. It's just like, because of stupid people in the world, they have to punish the rest of the civilians. No, fuck off. Get those people, don't give them a chance, die, lethal injection. Don't put them in jail. That's taking my tax money to support them in jail, because of all of that. No, fuck off, lethal injection, thank you. It's money you just saved. Military.
That's the thing, living in here, not everyone has the same thing, and everyone's against things, and it's all split and all that.
No.
Yep.
Too many opinions.
It's all split decision on things.
It's always, for me, it's like, okay, hey, the state says what's going to happen. End of story. It's like an example is like, hey, I'm going to argue with my mom saying, no, well, I don't want to do it. Fuck off. Do what your mom tells you. Your mom is general. Okay, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. It's just...
Mom is life.
Mom, there you go. It pisses me off. People are like, no, well... We have other opinions that we have to take into account. No, you don't. Whoever's senator of the state. Okay, there you go. Boom. This is what's going to happen. No, we have to take people's protesting. Shut the fuck up. Protesting, no guns. If you don't want a gun, move to the UK.
Yep.
Don't even allow guns for the cops there. So you're more than happy to leave.
It's all over
but
the
it's
place.
Like, no,
It's just it's hard. I can see where they're going with it. I can see,
well,
people
if you
are
have
trying to.
kids, Oh
No,
my
not
God,
even
all
that.
my
Not even
kids.
that. Because that's just based on responsibility of you having a safe and putting at least a lock on your weapon, which are, $20. So if you're able to get, at least a decent weapon, you can buy a damn freaking decent lock for it. But the whole thing of them is just like they're trying to stop people from getting it because all the supposedly, people are getting it, like all these like I want to know from all these sad cases from the, the terrorist plots and the mass shootings, all these. I want to know, where do these weapons come from? The only one that comes from a negligent owner was that one in Sandy Crooks. The one where the dude killed the little kids at the school was the one where the parent
Massachusetts, right?
Yeah, the parent was negligent and didn't have a gun lock on it, and she had a crazy son. That's her fault. She should be punished ultimately because she was a titiri. How would you not have? First of all, a gun lock when you know you have a son who's not fully capable of maybe not even taking care of himself. Okay.
Hey, think about it. It's not hard. Literally, take out the firing pin off the gun.
Mm-hmm. Separate.
It's a couple screws.
You don't
not
have to put.
a couple.
You don't have to put. You don't have to put a freaking a lock on the weapon. You could just lock up all the freaking magazines, and that's all you really have to do. Or take out the firing pin.
Because think about it. If you have a kid who doesn't know nothing about guns besides pulling the trigger, he's gonna be like, "Why isn't this shooting?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not hard. Take out the firing pin. Done. You're done. It just blows my mind the way people are like, "No, the guns are not safe for restricted to like children here." No, be responsible.
And it's called being responsible. I remember there was this one thing over in LA where it was like bringing your guns for money, or like it was like gift cards or something.
Oh, I saw that.
And then this couple was like, "Well, yeah, we have reasons why now," and it showed like pictures of their grandson. I'm like, dang, that's like for the grandson. I want to be young and going out shooting. And next thing you know, your parents,
exactly.
next thing you know, your grandparents take away, like they sell their guns because of you. It's like, why? Besides, some of those things like old hunting rifles from the 60s, and they don't look like they're going anywhere with that, honestly. And then it's just it's crazy how this stuff all lays into waste. And like me, I'm over here, I'm just trying to be where I can protect myself from certain situations. And people who don't know firearms and firearm defense, you can't really hold your own with a 10 round magazine handgun, because if you try to get an AR here in California, you're better off getting a handgun. You're wasting your time. That or a shotgun.
I think a shotgun would be better too.
It's like, but like, for me, at least having a handgun, an AR, a freaking handgun caliber AR. Gosh dang, I couldn't say that out. Would be helpful, at least here. I could see that, but not even those are legal here. So it's quite it's a pistol. All it is that I'm able to put it up to my shoulder and put more accurately if someone comes up. Blah blah blah, all this stuff. So it's quite annoying. Quite annoying. It's really inconvenient and just quite annoying. But yeah, all this came up when Matt heard what I was saying, this stuff I had to do to get a gun here in California.
It pissed me the fuck off. I don't know how that works. It goes to people's heads to like get rid of guns. How? Don't. That's what makes America America. You know what I mean? It blows my mind when people are like, "We need to get rid of the guns for gun safety." Do you want the world to end? Do you want the world to end? I wouldn't. I don't know how people are like, "Well, it's safer." No, it's not. Shut your mouth. You know what you're talking about. Everybody has their own opinions, but sometimes...
Everyone does have their right to their own opinion and what they want to say, but sometimes you just have to realize that it's a slippery slope. Anyway,
Anyways, go ahead.
going on, still on more, real life and, well, not, more on events in society events. For the United States, we have the official hosting of the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles. This was announced on Monday. This is a bid that we've been trying to get. I personally would want to get something, here going in the United States. We almost had the bid for the World Cup, and it was supposed to be in Chicago, but the people of Chicago didn't want it. What idiot people. What do you mean?
People. What do you mean?
We could have had the bid for the World Cup, the soccer World Cup,
Yeah.
but the people of Chicago they didn't want it. They voted against it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
I did not know about that.
And then we tried to get the bid before this one, before 2028 for the 2024 with Los Angeles as well, and we didn't get that. So at least we got the 2028 in LA now, which is going to be. So the next one will be in. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting this. Oh my gosh. Oh, the next one's gonna be in Tokyo, in Japan, which is gonna be good.
Okay.
Then in 2024 will be in Paris, which is gonna be good. Hopefully they upgrade security over there and not have so many terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
And then 2028 will be in Los Angeles. Now the way they're gonna not the whole venue is not gonna be in Los Angeles, because yes, Los Angeles is big enough, but now since there's so many more sports and things going on from like the past time we had the Olympics here, we have they're splitting up basically into the Los Angeles type of. They separate it more because of a where they can go more of the things. So it's gonna be basically Anaheim, Long Beach, and Los Angeles is where the three things are gonna host. Where we're already gonna use previous stadiums. We're gonna use the Anaheim I think it's like a hockey or the Honda Center where they do basketball and ice hockey for volleyball. I think it's volleyball and another sport too. I think it's like badminton or something. We're gonna use the Los Angeles Convention Center for more of the fighting. So the Taekwondo, boxing. What's the one with the swords? Oh my gosh. Fencing. We're going to have the Staples Center for the basketball games, of course, and anything else that needs that type of surface. I think it's probably going to be volleyball games, too, in there, but I'm not for sure. And then we're going to have the NFL stadium that's going to be for the Los Angeles Rams for, I believe, field hockey, the soccer there. It's going to be everything is going to be in previous sports arenas. And then, of course, the Coliseum, I believe, is going to get renovated up to, which is kind of sad because I like the Coliseum, how it looks like. If you've never been there, it's pretty neat, but it is old, and it's been there, so I believe they try to build another freaking stadium for just a track and field there. Renovate that into the new building, the new Olympic building, which would be pretty cool and sick. And so, all of it just made so much sense, and it just came perfectly of how it should be. It looks amazing. The concept art looks amazing about how everything's gonna flow. They're gonna make artificial lakes to do shooting for the shooting courses and all the stuff, and it just looks. Yeah, there's multiple links on too, especially if you go to USATF or USA Track and Field. They will show you everything on Instagram and Facebook of the whole bid and everything. I believe a bunch of news things even showed it off, everything too. So it's good. It's gonna look awesome. I'm gonna start saving money because I want to watch. I want to just go everywhere, man. It'd be finally be able to watch the Olympic Games without having to wake up and watch it late, or having to wake up and freaking in the middle of the morning, or have to wait for it to play at midnight or stuff like that to watch it live.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm literally just I can't wait, especially when the track. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good to watch the track, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, literally, I'm just hype in anticipation right there. By 2028, 2028. Well, it's not even. That'll be 10 years from now, basically.
Yeah, that's a long time. 10, 11. That's a long time, man.
Dang, I might have kids by then. Ugh.
Kill yourself.
I might be married by then. I might be married and have kids by then. Oh gosh.
Kill yourself.
Oh man.
No, thank you.
Next you know on G Talk 65. Hey guys, Matt here, getting married.
Put your mouth, I didn't say that.
That would be hilarious.
Oh god. Shit, dude. That sounds dope though, like all the
stuff, yeah, it just sounds really enjoyable. I'm really excited for that. That's something that really like made my week like, dang, this is gonna be epic. Like, I can't wait for this. Like, I want to start saving up money just to go, because it's just awesome seeing this stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I like track field stuff.
Yeah, and it's so funny. I was watching the World Championships for track this past summer, and my mom says, "Man, I feel sorry for all the other countries because they just constantly hear the national, the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem, because every time a country wins their event for gold, they play the national anthem. Literally, you just always hear us playing the national anthem." And for people who say who don't stand up when you're watching that, I stand up while even watching TV for the national anthem and watch that, man. It just gives you goosebumps. For me, it gives me so much goosebumps. Just being right there and watching that.
Yeah. Because it's just like, that's my country right there. That's America.
I stopped saying, like, I know the athletes' names, but I just stopped saying that and I just yell out USA and America the entire time. It's really good. I just love it. It's really enjoyable. It's really, like, so yeah, I'm really happy about that. So now, well, I think Matt's done with here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And thank you, George Garcia. Shout out Garcia for watching in, because I guess the Cowboys game got delayed right now due to a thunderstorm. Thank you for all the shout out.
Fuck the Cowboys. They're not America's team.
They're not America's team.
No, they're not America's team.
Yeah, just pointing that out there for anyone who's a Cowboys fan, not America's team. If you literally don't have Patriots as your mascot, you're not an American team.
Obviously.
Because, you know, Patriots were also...
Who won the Revolutionary War? Not the Cowboys, tell you that right now.
I know, Patriots did. Just pointing that out there right now.
Just point that out there right now real quick. Oh, I'm floating.
But just want to thank you, everyone tuning in, and every G Talk, if you're watching in the live stream or if you're watching later on YouTube when this thing gets posted. Once again, on any of the earlier videos that I post up this week, put in a question or topic you want us to talk about. We will be glad to do it. Any topic up now, because everything is off the bound. We'll talk about anything and give our personal opinion about the stuff. Just make sure you give us a little bit of time. Don't be like Sunday freaking, you know, like an hour before we do this and be like, hey, look at this. And next you know, we're like, what? We're like, what? Yeah. So give us some time to talk about stuff and give us some time to build up things. Once again, if anything does pop up of your interest, just give us a heads up. The streams will be random, or whenever I have time, or whenever it's not weird and fluctuating, right? The posts will be... The normal posts of gameplay will be still Tuesday, Thursday, and I feel sometimes maybe even Saturday will help out to just keep that weekend flow going into. I still haven't figured out what play through game I want to choose yet, because I haven't been to anything and I don't really look at games on Amazon. So hopefully that would help me out, you know, looking through that. But if you have any recommendations, you can shoot that my way too. And we'll see from there. I'll probably, if I do play any playthrough situations, I'll probably just go and live stream it on my YouTube right here and let it go from there and see how that goes, because I don't want to chop down one bit by bit by bit by bit like that. So yeah. So once again, thank you for everyone who came in and who's going to watching later. This is G Talk number 5, I believe. And thank you for watching.